This video was not made for kids, it's for older fans and adults, so fuck off and enjoy the video.
Samson at the Steelworks. Early one morning, Samson and his brake van Bradford were resting in some engine sheds on the mainland, and his driver arrived with some news.
Samson, you are needed at the Steelworks at Manchester today. Apparently one of the engines working there is out of action, and you're the only one who is available today.
Working at the Steelworks, you say? Can I at least take Bradford with me?
I'm sorry, Samson, but according to Section 15 of the official Railway Safety Manual, engines are assigned to work at different places for the day to not require a brake van.
Very well then, Bradford. Is someone else taking you out today while I go to the Steelworks?
It's my day off today, actually. You better be on your way then, Samson. You don't want to be late with your assignment, do you?
No, Bradford, I mustn't let that happen. I'll see you later, though.
Samson made his way to the Steelworks. He passed through the canal, and the steam passed other engines carrying passengers and goods. By the time he arrived at the Steelworks, he could see that the rolling stock outside the building was unorganised.
That's in my funnel. Why is this place in such a mess?
But as Samson chuffed inside the building, he soon found out his answer when he saw what was going on.
Look who's here, everyone!
Is that the engine who's going to take my place while I'm being repaired?
Why, yes it is, little fellow. Samson here, at your service.
Actually, my name's Theo.
Pleased to meet you, Samson. We're so glad you made it on time.
Hey, I've seen you before, Samson. You're that cabless tank engine I often see while doing my deliveries.
That's right. If I recall correctly, your name is Merlin, and the names of the other engines working here are Lexi, Frankie and Hurricane.
Precisely, Samson.
We're so glad you've come to the hottest place in town, Samson. Ha ha ha, yeah.
Right, so what's the first job you have for me, Frankie?
Samson, I need you to come with me outside the building because our yard is disorganized.
Oh yeah, I did see a lot of trucks and flatbeds everywhere in such an untidy yard.
That's why I called you here to take Theo's place, as the little traction engine is out of action.
I tried to move all those trucks myself without Frankie noticing, but it was too much for all of my cogs.
Oh, cheer up, Theo. I'll take good care of you while Samson is covering your spot.
As Samson and Frankie went out of the building, Frankie put Samson to work at once.
First, you must organize all of the slag trucks and flatbeds in the right spots. Then, you shunt the slag onto the slag heap. There's still more steel that needs to be loaded, so we make our next deliveries.
Roger that, Frankie. I can reassure you that this is an easy job.
But Samson spoke too soon. As he shunted the slag trucks and flatbeds into their proper sidings, he started to find the work very difficult, and eventually he grew hot and his cheeks were red.
Phew! This is hard. work.
Good job, Samson. You're working very hard.
Quite so, Hurricane. He's much stronger than Theo and Lexi put together.
I hope Theo and Lexi haven't heard you say that, Frankie. They'll be afraid to think they're gonna be replaced by someone like Samson.
Samson was working very hard. He shunted the slag trucks onto the slag heap. And he shunted flatbeds for Merlin and Hurricane so they could get on with their deliveries.
Thanks for shunting our flatbed, Samson. Now we can get on with our deliveries.
We'll be back soon! Ta-da!
Finally! Now I can rest and refill my water tank. Phew! This is indeed fasty work.
No sooner Hurricane and Merlin had left with their deliveries, Stepney arrived with supplies from the Bluebell Railway.
Hello, Frankie. I got more supplies for you for your Steelworks. My controller sent me here with this special delivery.
Thanks, Stepney. I'll let Samson shunt your trucks away, since he's covering for Theo while he's being repaired.
Yes, Frankie? Did you call?
Ah, there you are. Can you shunt Stepney's trucks inside the main building? I have to deliver some ingots to the canal right away.
Just as I was about to have a nice long rest. Oh, very well then, Frankie. I guess beggars can't be choosers, I suppose.
Thank you, Samson. That's very generous of you to shunt my trucks whilst I go back to the Bluebell Railway.
But why are you leaving so soon, Stepney? Shouldn't you be shunting your trucks inside the building yourself?
I would do that, Samson, but I've got to go back now because I've got passengers to take. See you later, Samson.
This is just bogus. How am I supposed to earn some rest at this rate?
No arguments, Samson. Get to work.
As Samson shunted Stepney's trucks inside the building, he was still cross about Frankie ordering him about, and didn't look where he was going.
Samson! Stop!
Who left this here?
I left it for you to take outside the building, Samson. Frankie's orders, chop chop!
Oh, not again.
Why is Samson moaning like that, Lexi?
Don't ask me, Theo. It seems he doesn't enjoy working here after all.
Lexi was right. Samson did not enjoy working at the Steelworks at all. He wanted to go back to Bradford, but Frankie wouldn't allow him to leave.
You can't leave right away, Samson. You still have to shunt more loaded flatbeds outside for the next deliveries.
When am I allowed to vacate this hot place? I'm really exhausted.
You can leave the Steelworks once Theo is completely fixed from top to bottom. He should be mended by the end of the day.
By the end of the day? Oh, how could this get any worse?
As Samson continued working in the Steelworks, he grew more and more tired from the heat, and was overwhelmed by the sizzling sounds of scrap metal being turned into steel.
Will this come to an end?
Then there was trouble.
Samson, look out!
Oh no. Hurricane!
What's going on, Hurricane?
Look what Samson has done, Merlin.
Flutter my funnels. Samson, are you alright?
No, I am not, Merlin. I'm done working in this hot place. I'm going back to my brake van Bradford. Can someone please get me back on the rails?
I don't think Frankie will be happy to see this mess, Samson. She's going to be outraged if she sees it.
Samson!
Uh-oh. Here we go again.
Why did you make the steel fall off the flatbeds?
It was an accident, Frankie. I didn't see Hurricane approaching on my track and I stopped too soon. I'm really sorry for causing this disturbance.
Don't be too hard on Samson, Frankie. He did work very hard today while Theo was under repair.
Hurricane is right, Frankie. If we all work together to clean up this mess, then who knows? Maybe Theo might be fixed once it's all done.
I've been working very hard and efficiently, Frankie. Please give me another chance. I promise I won't make any more mistakes the next time I come here.
If that's what you want, Samson, then you always have to listen to your instructor when you're assigned to work at certain places. Capiche?
You bet, Frankie. Now, can you at least get me back on the rails?
By the end of the day, the mess had been cleared. Samson was glad his job at the Steelworks was finished. Just then, Wilbert arrived from the Dean Forest Railway.
Hello everyone, I'm here to pick up some beams to take back to my railway so the workmen can repair one of the bridges that was built on it. But I must say, this place looks all spruced up.
It sure is, Wilbert. Thanks to Samson here, we've got the Steelworks all neat and tidy if it weren't for his help.
Much obliged, Merlin.
Wow, Samson, you must have worked the hardest. Could you perhaps shunt these loads of beams that are ready to go back to my railway?
I've got this. Here you go, Wilbert. Your load of beams is ready.
Oh, thanks, Frankie. I'd better turn around and face forward. It won't be a moment.
Look, everyone, I'm fixed. My cogs are now spinning again.
I'm so glad you're a fixer-upper, Theo.
Right, now that Theo is all fixed up, it's time for me to head back home. Farewell, everyone.
Bye, Samson.
Right, I better deliver the beams to my railway now, so I can leave as well.
That night, Samson returned to the sheds where Bradford was in after a long, tiring day of working in the steelworks.
Welcome back, Samson. How was it working in the Steelworks?
It was really complicated to explain, Bradford. But let me tell you all about it.
And so, Samson told Bradford all about his time at the steelworks, just before they fell fast asleep.